There are none who fight against the wind, and there are men who learn to raise a sail. The river never defeats the mountain by force, but reaches the sea because it never gives up. In the silence of the old roads, my old father taught me without speaking that life does not listen to complaints, but respects those who learn to keep walking. I saw storms tearing down fences, I saw harvests die without reason, I saw promises turn into dust and winter knocking at the gate. But the field does not ask the sky for mercy, nor demand another place from the sun. It drives its roots into the inevitable and waits for time to do its work. I learned that pain is a visitor and not the owner of the house where I live. That the tide does not ask about my plans, but I choose the course that I give it. The world is a restless ocean filled with waves without explanation, but there is a hidden land inside the chill and inside decision. Draw a line in the sand of the mind between what comes and what goes, between the wind that blows outside and the hand that holds the rudder at the harbor. Whoever suffers for everything that happens becomes a slave to his own affliction, but whoever cares only for his own actions turns iron into construction. Do not ask winter for the flowers of May, nor ask the clock to turn back. The music changes key all the time, but those who dance with it find peace. Fate does not arrive as an enemy, nor as a king wanting to command. It brings exactly the material that the soul needs to be shaped. Be a river, not a wall. Be a fire, not charcoal. The obstacle does not close the road, it draws the direction. When the stone appears on the path, do not call it a curse, for many times the highest step is born from that very opposition. Be deep like the ocean when the whole world is shouting, because no storm reaches the one who learned to govern himself. Life is vapor on a cold window, a brief breath before leaving, and every sunrise we receive is a miracle wanting to exist. I once counted days like coins, I once ran without knowing why, until I understood that the greatest treasure was the moment before me. Every embrace carries a farewell, even when no one can see it. And whoever understands the fragility of time finally learns how to live. The sharp words of men have already tried to make me bleed, but smoke does not cut steel when steel decides not to judge. A stone remains a stone even when anger wants to paint it. As monsters where there is only a road, and shadows where it is enough to see. Clean the dust from the lenses of the mind, see the facts as they are. The truth is usually simple before our interpretation. From time to time, sleep on the hard ground by the bread that pride avoided, just to remind your own skin that it needs less than it thought. The wood that tries to hold back the fire is the same wood that makes it grow, and every barrier placed on the road brings a strength that that was missing to be born. Whoever knows the weight of the tides does not wake up afraid of thunder, because he visited tomorrow in silence before the first darkness. Be a river, not a wall. Be a fire, not charcoal. The obstacle does not close the road, it draws the direction. When the stone appears on the path, do not call it a curse, for many times the highest step is born from that very opposition. Be deep like the ocean when the whole world is shouting, because no storm reaches the one who learned to govern himself. The rarest gold does not live in vaults, nor beneath guards in a fortress. It is born in the chest of those who cultivate courage, justice, and firmness. The thief takes cattle and money, time takes fame and position, but it cannot touch the invisible wealth that was forged in the heart. If every leaf belongs to the tree and every tree belongs to the ground, then every life shares the same root beneath creation. Be a river when the rocks come, be a flame when there is darkness, be shelter within yourself when direction is missing. Accept the key that time plays without abandoning your song, because peace is not born from control but from right understanding. And when the final night arrives and the dust returns to the ground, may they find your footprints engraved as marks of honor and reason. For life does not measure your years, nor the size of the crowd. It measures a man by the legacy that remains after his departure. And when silence closes the gate and the horizon loses its color, may there remain in the world an open road left by someone who lived with value, like a river finding the ocean without ever ceasing to flow, discovering that the true victory was simply to evolve.